Swazipharm, who is Eswatini's distributor of pharmaceuticals and medical equipment, released a press statement whereby they were voicing out their grievances about the World Health Organization's mishandling of malicious allegations and impacts to Eswatini's health sector when it comes to the procurement of remdesivir, which is an antiretroviral medication that was used in the treatment of COVID-19. Channel Yemaswati today had the opportunity to speak with Consular Karima Shraf, who also runs Swazipharm, who stated that they are gravely aggrieved by the fact that these allegations were hurling around on social media and on other media platforms, stating that Swazipharm embezzled funds by claiming to have bought medication that had been allegedly donated by the World Health Organization to the Kingdom of Eswatini. There was no communication between the office of the WHO in the Kingdom of Eswatini and Swazipharm, despite their efforts that they made countless times in order to contact them and get their truth of the story. A few days ago, WHO issued a press statement where they stated that they did not indeed donate the medication to the Kingdom of Eswatini, but rather it was procured by a private company, which is Swazipharm.
Without knowing that what damage they have done to my family, my business, it was a simple word, yes or no. People thought that we have been stealing from the government. Lucky for me that the government trusted me. Up to now, nobody has stopped anything from us. We have been supplying without any problems since this thing started last year in April. We must have supplied more than 50 trucks to CMS. Even the last order we received was last week. I think for 18 million or 17 million. So we never stopped supplying them. But they were also not coming forward because they never knew the true story whether WHO has supplied this thing or donated this thing. And when this thing was cleared, I got hold of this gentleman who's the resident coordinator, and I think he tried to ask, but he was also honest. He should have just told me on my face that he is not the boss of this United Nations agencies who are working here. He's just a resident coordinator, or like a messenger. He coordinates all the agencies, and then whatever. Because when I asked that who is your boss, some agencies are saying now one is in Brazil, Congo Brazzaville. Some agencies bosses are in Geneva, some are in South Africa. So basically, he should have come clean to me and said, no, why don't you ask direct to this lady because she's not replying to me and I'm not her boss.
His Excellency Karima Shraf stated that they have since written to higher authorities in the World Health Organization who are located in Congo Brazzaville, Geneva, and South Africa, respectively.
We wrote a letter to the bosses, like I said before. George Vashira is only a resident coordinator. He can only ask them what to do and they will oblige him if they want to. So when I realized that she's not coming with any answer, so we found out that her main office, her boss is her supervisor is in Congo Brazzaville, and we sent a letter to her. It's also a lady from Botswana, I think. She's the supervisor for Susan, and I'm waiting for her reply, and then we'll decide whether to escalate this thing right up to United Nations or we'll come up to some amicable solution so we can sort it out here. So in future they should not do funny things like this, that they keep quiet and try to ruin the life of so many people.
Channel Yemaswati contacted Dr. Susan Tembo, who is currently running the local office of the WHO, who stated that since the matter has now gone to our authorities, they cannot respond to the matter until they get word or communication from their higher authorities. For Channel Yemaswati News, I'm Kanyisile Mabuza Babane.